Hello everyone. Today we are going to do our first flipped video lesson, and it's going to be on our math vocabulary words. Every Friday-ish we're going to try and do our vocabulary words. Usually it's about 5 or 6 words, and we're going to fill out one of these vocabulary sheets that have these boxes on them. And today we're going to just do one as an example, and then when you come into class tomorrow you can go ahead and finish up the rest of the boxes once I give you all the information that you need. So right now make sure that you have your vocabulary sheet, your worksheet, and something to write with. That's all you're going to need. So every week you'll have some words. I will let you know some information about those words. I will either give you the word, the definition, the facts, or some combination, and it'll look similar to this. So you see I have a little table here, and it has the word, the definition, and any facts that for those words. So you're going to kind of mix and match and try and figure out how to fill in these boxes. So let's do one together so you can understand how it works, and then you should be good to go. So let's try this first definition here. A comparison of any two quantities. What word do you think would be a comparison of any two quantities? And then you can see that there are some facts. It can be written in these forms as a fraction, a over b, a to b, and written out a to b. So what do you think that might be? Well, I think that might be the word ratio. In fact, I know it's the word ratio. So I'm going to pick one of my boxes, put the word right in the center in the circle. We know the word is ratio. We now know the definition. We'll write that in, a comparison of any two quantities. And right next to that is also some facts or characteristics of a ratio. So I'm going to write that as well. Can be written in these forms. So we can write it as a fraction. We can write it as a colon b, and we can write a to b. And I use a and b because that can represent any number. So now I want to write some examples, and I'm just going to take my examples right from these forms and replace a and b with values. So let's do 3/10. There is a fraction. Here it is written 3 to 10. And written out. So those are 3 examples of ratios. Now we have one last box, which is the non-examples, and there's going to be a lot that you can fit in there for non-examples, and it's going to be different from person to person. So for today we're all going to have the same, and we're going to start with 23. 23 is a whole number, and it is not written as a fraction. It is not written as any two numbers with a colon in between. It's not a ratio. So now we're going to do 7 54/100. That is actually a decimal, so it is not written as a ratio. And how about 75%? Now all of these can be written as a ratio, but for now, the way they are in this form, it is not considered a ratio. And that's all there is to it. So tomorrow when you come in, you should have this example, and I will have the rest of the words and definitions and facts for you, and you can finish out your worksheet. So have a good evening, and I will see you tomorrow.